If you've ever wanted to take a course or an in-person or an online course in Roman mosaics or any sort of mosaic thing, and you wanted to be sure you got your money's worth, what they call in marketing terms an ROI, a return on investment, these are the ways to look at it which should help you. I'm Lawrence Payne. I've been teaching mosaics for about 16 of my 20 years in the business now, and hopefully I'll help you to avoid all the mistakes that I made. So, you want your ROI, your return on investment. Money's tight now. You want to make sure that you're able to get something back of it. So this is the way to look at it. Obviously, your first thing is you're going to do your due diligence. You're going to look at the details of the course. You're going to look at reviews. See if you can talk to the teacher if you're unsure. There should be no problems with that, because these sort of questions are very useful for them to see that you're the right fit, because they want to make sure that you get something out of it as well. When you go there on the day, you need to be teachable. Okay, you need to be ready to learn and to be able to get as much out of it as you can. For your learning is your teacher's responsibility to a certain degree. There is the thought that they are responsible for your learning once you turn up. But you need to turn up, you need to be teachable, you need to get the most, wanting to get the most out of it, because you've already found out beforehand what's involved, what you're going to get from it. Then when it starts, you want to be the best student ever. Okay, this really ensures that you get everything you possibly can out of it, and it's not just about agreeing with everything that they're teaching you, but it's really just to examine everything, to do it the way that they're doing it, even if it doesn't seem right to you. Get them to explain it, ask the questions, but make sure that you're turning up ready to learn, and then while you're there, really get the most out of it. And the one thing you need to do is say that why. I have my little granddaughter, she's nearly 4 now, and she's in the why stage. Nellie, don't stand on the table. Why? Because you might fall off and hurt yourself. Why? Because you're subject to the laws of gravity. Why? And it's like that. But you see, for teachers, when you're teaching, this is absolute gold for them, because the first instance, if you're asking the question, there's likely other people in the course on the workshop that they're wanting to ask it too, but they don't want to appear stupid. They don't want to appear like, oh, well, I really should know that, so it'll be embarrassing if I ask that. So you're asking, that means you're asking for other people there as well. And also it lets the teacher know, are they explaining things properly? Are they making things clear enough? Are they dumbing down enough? Because usually we make things too complex. When you're learning something, you get into what they call the technobabble. You get into all the buzzwords. You get into all those sorts of things, which might be very clear to you, but very confusing to other people. So the thing is that the best courses is where they've stripped everything down. They've taken away all the excess, the stuff that you don't need, and you're left with a very clear message, the very clear learning opportunity. So your questions are gold. Don't ever forget that. Teachers, if they're worth the salt, will really love you for it. And then if it really doesn't go well, it really doesn't, you think, oh my God, what am I doing on this? What am I getting out of this? A negative is a positive. If you didn't really think you're getting anything out of it, then why? Then you can examine it, then you can go through it, and then you can see, right, well, I know that, and that information was there, but the delivery was crap, or it wasn't my area. So you actually use the negative as a positive and make that something worthwhile, so you'll always get something, even if it's what you think is not what to do. So I hope that helps.